911, what's the location of your emergency?
A year after it rolled out a neighborhood-wide pilot, Portland expanded Portland Street Response citywide. The program dispatches crisis responders instead of police to nonviolent mental health-related calls. A study by Portland State University showed in the first year, the city saw a 27% reduction in police response on non-emergency welfare checks, a 12% reduction in fire department activity on behavioral health and illegal burn calls, and a 4% reduction in total calls that usually go to police. It's just one in a number of efforts nationwide to de-escalate 911 response and preserve police and fire resources. Seattle may be next.
Even though we're not everywhere that maybe we want to be at this time in the year, there is a lot of behind the scenes work that is necessary, that is been happening.
A report that followed protests in the summer of 2020 recommended the city develop alternative response options for the 70% of calls that don't require law enforcement. Efforts to make that happen have ebbed and flowed since. Today, the council and mayor's office discussed an agreement to work together on plans.
The stalemates actually don't help the communities that I think we're all trying to serve.
Earlier this year, UW students pitched the Alternative Emergency Services University District pilot program, asking the city to consider the U District as its first location to study.
So how many 911 calls are there daily? Well, I reached out to the Community Safety and Communication Center, which has been taking over 911 calls since last year. They said they get about 11,000 to 12,000 911 calls per week, which is more than 1,500 each day. I also reached out to SPD, and they say that they end up being dispatched to about 600 of those per day. Live downtown, Erica Zucco, King 5 News.